It's Friday, June 19th. I'm Sharon Abobi, and this is Open Bid from FNDATA. Today, gold heads for its worst week as the dollar climbs. Swiss watch exports stall even as the auction market booms. Art Basel wraps up a strong run, and the Obama Presidential Center opens its doors. Let's begin with the markets, where the week is ending on a clear theme of the rising dollar and falling gold price. After the Federal Reserve signaled on Wednesday that it intends to keep interest rates higher for longer, the dollar has climbed and gold has dropped sharply. Gold is heading for its worst week in months, trading around $4,166 an ounce this morning, down from a record on Monday. Goldman Sachs cut its forecast for the metal, pointing to a reduced chance of interest rate cuts this year. Stocks have held up better. U.S. markets rebounded yesterday, led by technology, with the Nasdaq up about 1.9%. And this morning in Europe, the luxury names opened mixed and little changed, with LVMH and Burberry slightly higher and Kering slightly lower. There was one brighter note on the economy. In the UK, shoppers spent more than expected in May, and earlier months turned out stronger than first reported, a sign that British consumers are holding up better than feared. That is good news for the luxury brands that do big business in London. In the watch world, two very different stories are unfolding. On one side is the market for new watches. Swiss watch exports, essentially the value of new watches that brands ship abroad, barely grew in May. That came after 2 straight months of decline. A big reason is the Middle East, a major market for luxury watches, where the regional conflict has cut into demand. On the other side is the secondary markets, the world of auctions and marketplaces, where pre-owned and vintage watches change hands, and there the story is the opposite. Just last week, Philips held the highest grossing watch auction in U.S. history. Its New York sale totaled $75.8 million, with a 100% sell-through rate. This means that every single lot found a buyer. The standout was a Swiss-made FP Journe, which sold for $13.9 million, a world record for a watch by an independent watchmaker. So, while the brands are shipping fewer new watches abroad, collectors are paying record prices for the most rare pieces at auction, and these results are all captured in the FNDATA database. Art Basel is winding down after a strong week. One bright spot was the fair's new Basel exclusive section, where early sales included major names like Picasso and Philip Guston, an encouraging sign that the big-ticket end of the market is finding buyers. And, in a first for the fair, the Paula Cooper Gallery of New York won the inaugural Art Basel Legacy Award, recognizing a half-century of championing important artists. In Chicago, the Obama Presidential Center has opened its doors. The sprawling campus on the city's south side includes a museum and a striking collection of new commissions from leading American artists, among them Njideka Akunyili Crosby, Mark Bradford, Milan, Richard Hunt, and Martin Puryear. It has been described as an art-filled and hopeful telling of U.S. history, one of the most significant new cultural destinations in the country. Let's take a look at fashion in Milan, where the men's shows have begun. Milan Men's Fashion Week is underway, alongside the Pitti Uomo Trade Fair in Florence, kicking off the spring 2027 menswear season. The mood among executives is cautious, with brand relevance and market volatility front of mind in a menswear market that has become harder to read. On Sunday, the Italian house Canali will unveil the first collection from its new creative director, Alessio Lilocci, who previously designed at Prada and Brunello Cucinelli. A couple more to note. Prada is planning an unusual new store in Milan, a multi-floor concept with an underground passage beneath the city's Grand Galleria Vittorio Emanuele's arcade, opening in September. And for car collectors, Porsche has revealed a limited edition of its 911 GT3 called the Earl's Court 5-1, a tribute to the company's first car sold in Britain. Only 51 will be built. Looking ahead, Art Basel closes this weekend, and the Milan and Pitti menswear shows run throughout the next few days. That's it on Open Bid for today, Friday, June 19th. Closing price follows this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern. For more insights on the top stories in today's Open Bid, check out the FNDATA Market Index and Dataset, which cover the secondary market's insights behind the luxury names we follow. You can start for free in our data sandbox. To get started, just click the link in the description of this podcast episode. Subscribe to get notified of new episodes. And if you love the show, please leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. I am Sharon Obobi from FNDATA. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Thank you for listening.